Okay, so this is the second video for you guys. Real quick here, all you guys are seeing here is that in function notation, you guys are going to see an equation where you're used to seeing y's and x's in terms of this f of x. Okay, so once we see that, all they're saying is that it's a function in terms of and in this case x. And then when they tell you f of 4 or g of 3, they're just telling you to plug that in for x. So then a function in terms of 4. And you just go ahead and solve that, or I should say simplify that like we normally would. Okay, so function g in terms of 3 will now be 3 squared plus 3 times 3 minus 6. Okay, 3 squared is 9, 3 times 3 is 9, minus 6, 9 plus 9 is 18, minus 6 is 12. So g in terms of 3 is equal to 12. Okay, f of 4 f of 4 plus 3. So what you guys are going to see here is that you're going to solve for that f of 4 first here in part B. So luckily that's already done for us to kind of speed this example up. So f of 4 is equal to 1. So f of 4 plus 3 is really just saying what's 1 plus 3, and it's going to be 4. And then f of 5 minus f of 1. So we've got to find f of 5 first for that top one. Okay, so negative 2 times 5 plus 9. Negative 2 times 5 plus 9. Negative 2 times 5 is going to be negative 10. Negative 10 plus 9 is going to equal negative 1. So that was f of 5. So f of 5 minus f of 1. So far we have a negative 1 there. And then f of 1 is going to say negative 2 times 1 plus 9. So we're going to have negative 2 times 1 is negative 2 plus 9 is going to be equal to 7. And we end up with f of 1 equaling 7. So then up top here, f of 5 minus f of 1, negative 1 minus 7 is equal to a negative 8. So it's really just having you do some more practice plugging those things in. You're going to see function notation like that as you move into Algebra 2 as well, where they're having you take functions of function notation of a former function notation. Sounds like it doesn't make sense right now, but that's basically what you're doing right now. These are kind of the baby steps into that process. And then the last example, okay, if they give you a word problem, you may have to come up with the equation. You may already have the equation. Macy made an initial deposit of $250 into a bank account. Each month she deposits $80 into the account, assuming no interest. Here's your function. If they give you that function, then that's just what you're going to be working with. They're going to have you say find f of 9 or how much money will she have after X months. They'll say maybe find it after 9 months, and all you're doing is plugging that in and going from there. Okay? Describe the meaning of f of 9 in the context of the situation, basically what we just said. So money after 9 months. Okay? And if you're not sure what that is asking you, that's really what they told you in that variable. They defined the variable right here. So after X number of months, and then we're plugging 9 in for X. 9 is the number of months. Okay? So that's 3.2. That is the end of your notes in both of these videos. So you are able to get onto the homework. These will be connected to your, the homework is on Alex, and you've got all this stuff as long with the notes connected to the checklist.